All right, we are just outside of Manhattan. Super excited to show you just outside the Walkway waterfront of Jersey City. We are right in front of the Colgate Clock Tower and also the Goldman Sachs Tower, which is just way up there. We're gonna start our tour down over there by the yacht marina, where you can see a lot of boats. But we're gonna come here and show you what it's like to walk through the waterfront all the way to Hoboken, see what that's like, what the demographics look like, the energy, the vibe. So let's get started.
We're starting our tour here at Liberty Landing Ferry. Come with us and we'll take you on this beautiful walk. Come with us. Start from Liberty Landing Ferry to the clock tower. It will be a 10-minute walk. In between, here as you can see on the Google Maps, our destination is all the way. We'll take you to Hoboken area. Here is the Jersey Waterfront Walkway, and it's so beautiful and picturesque. Over to your right. This is the yellow Liberty Landing Ferry, which shuttles you between New York City and Jersey City. New York City meaning the downtown area. As you see in front of me is the World Trade Center. Beautiful, scenic, and very movie iconic-esque. Here, beautiful, luscious green landscapes. It's a great walkway and highly recommended for daily walks, good for mental mind sound meditations to clear the mind. A lot of people here do a lot of walks and strolls daily or once a week, depending on their mood. And a lot of people take in the sights and smells. You could smell the Hudson River. It's a bit dirty and murky at times. And a lot of people take their dogs on strolls. Lots of couples walk, or you could walk by yourself as well too, simply. As I take you forward on this walk, here to my left are residential building towers and office buildings, as you see on the right, where it's a silver-like bullet. And here a lot of people either live or work from here, and they shuttle to and from either New York City or to central or northern Jersey. And here there's an Exchange Place Path Station just a few minutes away. So it's a great place, very easy to come in and out of, and finding transportation modes, many different types. Here they're shuttling the yellow ferry to New York City. Here now we're entering the Korean War Memorial. As you can see highlighted in a circle, here there are inscriptions of people of the fallen heroes that we want to commemorate and venerate. And what a great way to do that with beautiful statuesques. It's situated right at the state park to your left, and this park is very vast, can have many picnics, have people exercising, running around, playing soccer and frisbee, things like that. Here to the left is the city bikes that you can rent and to simply ride around Jersey City or to the waterfront. And here we continue the beautiful walk you see here on the map.
Yeah, we started our tour kind of initially at this Liberty Landing, walked around here, down here, and this is the clock tower right here.
So we just passed by city bikes and now continuing towards the downtown New York City skyline. And we'll see a lot more. This is more of an inlet where a lot of the boats come in to the dock in the marina. And this marina is mostly for the New Jersey City residents that live here. Okay, and now we're inching closer to the clock tower. And this is very beautiful. It's, I think, sponsored by Colgate because it has the Colgate neon lights. And here is the Colgate Clock Tower. At night, it's beautifully lit up in neon red lights, and it has this beautiful reflection. Great to chill and relax. It kind of is a reminiscence of like summertime, going to the Ferris wheels and the sign, it says, "Will you marry me?"
Alright, this is the iconic New York City skyline view from the Jersey City waterfront side. This is an early morning view, and it's very sparkly waters everywhere. Just absolutely stunning. We are now beginning our walk up north from the southern edge of the waterfront boardwalk in Exchange Place. We're walking up Exchange Place through the waterfront boardwalk into Newport and eventually Hoboken. So check it out. Right here. Yeah. We started our tour kind of initially at this Liberty Landing, walked around here, down here, and this is the clock tower right here. Then we just walked up here. Now we're actually, I think technically we're here. And then up there is a path station over there. You can see that's the path here. And then of course we later go around here. Well, we go up here, up until we go towards Hoboken. But yeah, the Liberty Science Center is there. This landing ferry, this is where the yachts, the marinas are. And there's a whole Liberty State Park area this year. You see other people on their scooters coming out of the boat. This is early in the morning, so just giving you a scene. bit, maybe. Maybe turn around. A lot of people take pictures right here. Here we are at the Exchange Place Path Station. One station away from World Trade Center. Here, this is the, it's hard to see, but you see the Newport map.
Oh my god.
World Trade Center. Exchange Place is that one station away from World Trade Center. Yeah, from World Trade Center you can go anywhere. The path also, if you go through Newport, can get you to 33rd Street and 6th Avenue. So it's pretty impressive. Alright, now that we're at Exchange Place, let's take a quick recap. We started our tour at Liberty Ferry, went to the Clock Tower, walked up towards Exchange Place, which is where we are now. We're going to move up a little bit further towards Newport, and then through towards the Hoboken Path Station. And we'll end our tour shortly after that along the water. So back to our tour from Exchange Place. All right, so here we are with World Trade Center behind us. We're on the waterfront of Jersey City, and one of the benefits of Jersey City, at least in the mornings, is the sunrise. So the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So when it's rising in the east, right now it's a couple hours after sun rises in the morning, this area in Jersey City lights up. But in the evening time, the west side over there of Manhattan actually lights up. So it's about trade-off. So if you kind of understand what you like better, you can kind of make an assessment on where you want to live. Right now, we're just showing you the waterfront of the Jersey City side on the morning side. Keep in mind, in the evening time, this area is in the shade. So really, just a matter of preferences. So just bringing that to your attention. All right, we'll continue our tour. As you can see, Exchange Place has some of the best views of Manhattan, and this is one of them. So we're gonna jog around towards around the 2nd Street area. Behind in the back you can see condos, Crystal Point and Mandalay, and on the left you can see Avalon at Jersey City with the views of Manhattan. And of course you have the boardwalk with the wooden blocks on the floor. And you might be wondering what the view is like from up above in some of these condos. Here's one from Mandalay at the Hudson, Jersey City, overlooking the Avalon. They have a pool there, you can see in the blue. And of course all the office buildings and other apartment buildings are lighted up with Manhattan right on the backdrop. And so this is the view at nighttime with some water views. And also the view here from throughout the day is quite amazing as well. So you can see the clouds move and the lights and the shadows. You're not going to see some of that if you were smack in the middle of Manhattan. So this is one of the benefits for being in Jersey City with the view of Manhattan. Now, not all Jersey City apartments have that view, but this is one of them.
Here we are in front of Newport Harbor Yacht Area Club. There also holds restaurants called Betello, which is a beautiful romantic restaurant that you can eat with loved ones or for special occasions. To my left is a promenade slash park that you can go and eat your lunch during the afternoon, or even for a sunny, enjoyable stroll, enjoying the cool breeze and waterside views. When you come with me, there are beautiful trees here that give you good oxygen and shade to relax. There are a lot of cute little Adirondack chairs for you to sit down, relax, rewind, and enjoy the beautiful view of Hudson River. And overlooking the Hudson River is the Downtown World Trade Center 1 building. As we go through the park here, you'll see that there are great banks here, like Bank of America, Ruth Christie's Steakhouse, Los Cuervos, which is a Mexican restaurant, Chipotle. This is the epicenter, the major hub of downtown Newport. And here you have a lot of great restaurants. Behind the Chipotle in this office building Passage is the Newport Mall. And in between that is the light rail that commuters can come in and out of. There's also a PATH station that we're coming up close by. If you watch your step here, be careful, there's stairs. Let's go across. There's also Gregory's Coffee if you're thirsty for some drinks. Great statues like the Pavonia Arcs. And if you turn to your right here.
All right, so right at this intersection, we're gonna take a short detour towards this kind of secret passageway towards the Newport PATH station. So it's not so obvious just walking around, but it ends up being this little corner here that we're gonna show you. This again is the pathway to the Newport PATH station. This PATH station brings you into the whole PATH system and eventually into 33rd Street of Manhattan.
There's nail salons, UPS stores that you can drop off packages that you want to send to friends and family or pick up. Throughout this path, you'll see ranges of beautiful and colorful flowers. Here is a gourmet restaurant. It's a local restaurant. We could check out. It's very small. Great for morning time as you run in from the office building. Across the street is the Newport PATH station. And to this next to that is the Fruta Bowl, where you could get great smoothies like acai bowls. Here is your own bodega newsstands where you can pick up newspapers and your daily like breakfast bagels and deli sandwiches and delicacies. Over here across the street here is the university. Oh. I try to walk backwards sometimes. Okay. Over here is the University of Phoenix, where people go to study. Coming across the corner here is Komagashi's Japanese restaurant, where they make good ramen, and Starbucks here. And in the next few walks, we're going to take you to see a pretty grand lighthouse, which is a very cool, iconic place that people like to just either like people watch, take a time, relax. Here is also a courtyard that people can come and eat. There's very many places to eat, a lot of space. So everyone has their own particular space. You don't have to cram in certain areas. Over across the pier here is the Batello restaurant that I was talking about earlier. And here, a lot of events are planned here, like weddings, birthdays, or you could simply just eat here you know, on a romantic date night. And they have really good view of the downtown World Trade Center area. So in this particular area, sometimes you gotta watch out. There's a lot of geese poop here. And the reason for that being is it's close to the waters. It attracts a lot of pigeons, geese, birds in general, seagulls. So for runners and walkers, beware, there's geese poop. You may have a high chance of stepping in it. So it's not really fun experience. So I'd quickly just walk around it and get on with, you know, the walk. Here would also be a great view for like holidays. For case in sample, the past 4th of July, it would be great to see the fireworks on this walking path. Watch out for the poop. So we're coming up to our left is the lighthouse, and here you also have apartment complexes here right in the heart of Newport. So there's lots of access to amenities, grocery stores, malls, activities, you name it. So this is a very good, highly recommended hotspot that is noteworthy to consider. The only thing about that is if you're price budget conscious, it is not for the faint of heart, but compared to Manhattan, it's a steal. So if you still want to get that New York flavor and really want to be there but can't afford Manhattan, I'd consider Jersey City waterfront side. So the 3 main attractions for Jersey City I'd highly recommend are Hoboken, Newport, and Exchange Place. Those 3 points of contacts have path stations, so you can come in and out of each of the path stations and walk to your destination. For great foods, attractions, and here we are, right in front of the lighthouse. Though I don't know what the lighthouse do, it's more just for aesthetic looking piece of sculpture. Okay, now I'm like babbling. I have to research that, but don't mind me. So coming across the bend here, right here on this pier, this is a new pier here, set for construction development in, I would say, 2 to 5 years. There will be 5 large buildings, whether it be corporate or apartments or condos. So they're going to erect 5 more buildings. The neighbors surrounding it are not too pleased because it blocks their view. So something to keep in mind about that. Ooh. Here are lovely roses to your left. A lot of people come here to walk their dogs, to walk with couples, enjoy food, overlooking the waterside. And here are a lot of binoculars here to enjoy the views at a closer view. Here, over here above this beautiful round building is called the Ellipse Apartments. So it's equivalent to a place that we used to live in Manhattan called the 505, which is kind of in the offset of Hudson Yards area. The prices there are about comparable. They start bedrooms, studio to 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom. The studio prices are around $3,000, I would say, starting point, $3,000 to $4,000. So $3,000 for a studio, $4,000 for 1 bedroom. Yeah, there is. I saw, yeah. grocery store called Morton Williams.
Actually, let's go in and then go back out. There's an entrance
Yeah.
over there.
Oh, you don't want to do this? Okay,
Here, can we show
that's
that?
fine. Okay. Oh, I love the breeze. It's so beautiful. A bit hot, but at least there's the breeze coming in. Here are great benches for here. If you're tired, you could sit and relax for a bit. Okay. So just around the bend, over here behind me, it's called the Riverside parking and walking, and well, it's called the River Walk. And if we cross the street here, so here's the area where I was raving about Morton Williams. You also have your banks here, HSBC, this River Mart. This area here in the summertime, it turns into a water park. The elephants spit water out, so it's a great area for kids to play here, and you can sit and eat. But during the winter time, it turns into a skating rink. So here, as you can see, the Newport skates. This is where you would go to pick up your rentals here during the winter time. So here's the Morton Williams area here. What? Oh, do we need mask? Yeah, let's go through. So right now we're going towards the Ellipse building here. This is the round building, and they have beach babies where all the babies play in the sand here. So we're gonna go take you there. And here's the River Mart. Here is where we are right now, and this is the called the Elephant Park that changes into this ice skating rink in the winter time. And over here is where we took you to, is the lighthouse. So here are the main important destinations that we're going towards. And this goes towards Hoboken area. So let's go, come. So in between this walkway, you have a lot of condos and you have a lot of apartments here. It's great, it's friendly for young children. There's hair salons here. There's also pizzerias. They also have a wine store across called Newport Spirits, dry cleaners. For those who are busy and not able to wash their own clothes, you can send it to the cleaners to get it done for you. So this is called the Aqua Blue over here, where residents live. And across the street is an art studio called Vigobor, and an eye care center, a Funzy Play Center where people can host parties. Here is a kids hair salon place. So you can throw kids' birthday parties here, all decorated out in different themes and colors. And this pizzeria place is called Loradella's. And you could throw a pizza party room here as well. It has a great view. If you look here for a little bit, the pizza area has a great view of the Hudson River. Over here is Park and Shore. Great views of the Hudson River and the downtown skyline, New York skyline. Here's a cafe area where you could get breakfast, tapas. This is good for like late afternoon snack or in the morning. Here is what we've been waiting for. It's across from River Drive and Park South. Over here is where all the kids, you can entertain all the kids. They have a carousel, a park, and as I was mentioning, the beach babies. It's a beach for the babies to play in. And this area is called, as you can tell by the sign, Newport Green. It's open dawn to dusk and was opened in 2012.
Do we want to show them the oval or no?
It's too hot to eat. It's like we could do a blippy of it. So if you come over here, during the daytime, a lot of adults frequently like to sunbathe here. And during the noontime, dusk time, or evening is where kids play in the sand. Ooh, hoops. We're inching closer to Hoboken right now. And here's the beach right here. Here, ready? Let's go for a jog. Come and run with me. And here is the backside of the Ellipse building. On the front, you get gorgeous views. As you can see from above, there's all these little pipes here. This is where the little island is across. We'll show you in the next video of what the little island looks like from close up. And towards here where there's a brown building, it's called Lackawanna train station. This is where all the trains, light rails, and PATH station come in and out of. So this is a pretty big port where people, commuters come in and out of. You can get to northern New Jersey, central Jersey, and South Jersey from the station. You can also go into the PATH to go across the Hudson to Manhattan area. And the light rail easily will take you to Jersey City around like Grove Street Exchange and Newport areas. So it's a vast majority of transportation system here that is very robust. And this Lackawanna station is connected to the Hoboken area. Now Hoboken area is where all the young professionals live and young families. Most of these buildings are pre-war buildings, so a lot of these are walk-ups. You have to consider most of these don't have high amenities, where you have to keep in mind if you want laundry service and things like that, they're not going to be in the same room. Most of them will either, if lucky enough, in the basement of the same building, or you have to go outside, carry your laundry, and find a laundry mat. It's not for the faint of heart. You get good exercise from it, but it also, during the summer hot months or the cold winter months, you tend to increase and collect your bag of laundry bigger than usual because you don't want to go out at certain times. So consider that and keep that in mind. Here are a lot of the pier posts over here, left from the original older piers. And right here, as you can see here it says, this is the dividing line, it says welcome to Newport. So we're going across and we're going to Hoboken now. Over there, as you can see to the left, I used to live down there on Washington Street, and there I used to live in a duplex kind of loft. I shared it with 2 other roommates. NJ Transit is it's a good train system. It's pretty punctual. They have express where they only stop at major stops, and the only thing that you don't want to do if you're older crowd or don't like rowdy, loud kids, especially when they're drunk, is during the midnight time. So it's usually around 9 to midnight is when kids or teens and young adults, they come into the city or to Hoboken to go and drink. So they usually pre-game. And the thing is, it's not illegal to drink on the train. So a lot of people carry drinks in a brown bag and drink it on the train to pre-game while they're en route to their destination. So this causes a lot of rowdiness, a lot of people yelling, things like that. So if you want to avoid that, I would say to not go back, go on these trains too late at night. And that is the light rail that just passed us, that's going towards Newport area. So over here is the World Trade Center. It's a great view of the corner here. There's binocular in this corner to look closer at the buildings and at things on the water side. So when there's a lot of commuters coming, there are double-decker buses, or not double-decker buses, but double-decker trains.
Here is a quick preview into the Hoboken transition. watch the trees.
And I get behind, right?
Directly behind you. Alright, we made it to our destination, and just to recap, we started all the way at the bottom south side by Liberty Ferry, walked our way through the Jersey City waterfront from Exchange Place all the way through Newport, and then through the Hoboken train station. And of course, we made it to our destination here at the Pier. And here's a last word from Carissa.
Hi, today we're here in the heart of Hoboken. Behind us is Hudson Yards area, and to my right is a lovely seafood restaurant, and here is where a lot of young folks and people alike come and convene and enjoy the sights and sounds and the beautiful park behind us.
Alright, that concludes our tour. Thank you for watching.
We invite you to comment, leave a little dirty something. I know you guys can't wait to do that. And remarks, maybe some mean remarks, or even share a few kind words. We don't mind that. So love, light, and happiness from our small Carissa to our big Alan.
Alright, see you guys soon.
Bye.